I'm Mitch Reinhold.
I'm Colin Clemens.
I'm Jake Tusing.
And I'm Megan Krismanek. And we're the cast of American Teen, and you're watching Sidewalks.
Good morning, Tigers!
It's going to be a good year.
I don't fit in. I hate it. Warsaw's such a conservative town, and I'm so not conservative. Turn it up, man! Turn it up! Most people around here just stay, in Indiana. That doesn't sound great to me. I do what I want to do. I'm here to be me. I know it's wrong, but I just believe in getting even.
I don't have many friends, so it's always been really important for me to have a girlfriend. Hey, is Lauren here?
Yeah.
I'm relying on this season to get a scholarship for basketball.
Dad doesn't have money for college. Otherwise, it's the Army.
I have made up my mind to stay away from anything like a boyfriend.
4 years, and I have never met Hannah Bailey. It's not too late.
This is just, unbelievable. There's so many girls that would give their left boob to go on a date with him. How do you feel about her?
I like her.
Scale from 1 to 10?
I don't know. Don't have the number yet.
Sean, he looks like Magic Johnson. That's what my mom says. Like today, not when he was thin and good looking.
It's 47 all, and Clemens can still be the hero of this game.
I have no idea how this is going to turn out. Right now, I guess you could say I'm falling in love.
Mitch Reinhold, Colin Clemens, Megan Krismanek, and Jake Tusing. Hello, Jake. So tell me a little bit how you guys got involved with the documentary. What was the process like?
Well, basically, Nanette made an announcement at our high school the last day of our junior year saying that she was interested in filming a documentary. And then during the summer, there was an open casting call where about a quarter of our class came and interviewed, basically. That was about 150 people. And then she did that at 10 other high schools, I think, across the country, or in the Midwest, which is where she wanted to film it, and ultimately decided on us.
Thumbs up, Carl! Thumbs up! That's my man!
You didn't know what was going to go on during the filming, right?
Yeah, it wasn't a hard decision to actually go and try out, but it was a hard decision when they actually chose us and were miking us up and started to get into our personal lives. That's when it kind of was like, oh, wow, this is kind of real. So, that kind of was difficult for me.
You're going to have college recruiters there tomorrow. I would make sure that I had 12 rebounds tomorrow night.
Of course.
I'm serious. Dad doesn't have money for college. But if you get 12 rebounds, everything else will fall into place. And they'll say, hey, we got to get that Clemens kid on the team. Otherwise, it's the Army.
I have no idea why they picked me. I always have a lot of relationship problems, mostly getting relationships started. So I guess that was kind of unique, maybe, that I would be open about that. There's a lot of grease on the table now, because I put my face on it.
I did an audition. In the initial auditions, I gave the initial tour of Warsaw to the director, Nanette, before she actually picked the city for the documentary. So I kind of got connected with her then. I was a little intimidated about having cameras follow me for 10 months of my senior year. But then I got to know her better and watched some of her other films and kind of came interested in her work and kind of got involved a little later than everybody else. But
Well, she must have really liked you to cast you.
I guess so.
Is this pressure yours or your friends?
Mine. And yours.
Okay. If you'll be disappointed for you, that's fine, but you shouldn't be disappointed for me. You're not doing this for me. I like Notre Dame. Your brothers and sister like Notre Dame.
There's just a lot of pressure.
And if you get in, do you think that all goes away?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's no other pressure in life then?
I mean, there's other, but this is the main bulk of it.
So you two were casted as the jock, Colin you were, and you were the heartthrob. How do you like those titles, and what other adjectives would you use to describe yourself besides the jock and the heartthrob?
Well, we actually didn't audition for a certain role. That kind of came along even after Sundance, once the film had screened a few times. I think it was more of a marketing thing. But as far as me being the heartthrob, I would probably classify myself as more of a jock. I did play sports. I was on the basketball team with Colin. But I don't know. I'm also a big geek. I'm a huge nerd. Academics were always important to me, and I mean, I'm extremely socially awkward as well.
And were you actually the heartthrob and not the jock?
It's debatable, but I'll stick with the jock for now. It's definitely real because I did play sports, so I'm okay with that label. So
I do love the ladies, but the ladies do not love me. I don't know what it is about me. Maybe it's the monotone or the insane collections of video game characters and the band and all the stuff that makes me a super geek.
So you were typecast as the geek, and you were typecast as the princess. How have you changed since filming?
I'm still the geek. I'm still like really socially awkward, but I feel like I'm getting better at talking to people. Aside from that, I don't think I've changed too much. I was pretty happy with who I was in high school.
I think I've gotten rid of a lot of drama, and that's involved with kind of the princess title. Picked up a lot of the geek, actually, with college. I study a lot, and I'm at the library all the time, so kind of inherited Jake's title, yeah.
And what do you want people to get out of this documentary? What are some of the things you want people to remember?
Jake and I agree on this one. We got to break away from stereotypes because
I agree also.
Yeah, we've been saying not to judge a book by its cover. Basically, I mean, we've realized how unimportant and how unreal stereotypes are because we've all become super close through this, and you realize it's more just something about you, not necessarily who you are. So I would say to break away from stereotypes.